Hey Libras, what is going on? Welcome to your Aquarius Season Tarotscope. As per usual, take what resonates, leave what does not. But I want to remind you, Libra, that Aquarius is also an air sign. So whenever there's strong, positive transits going on in Aquarius or Gemini, it also benefits you. And there are many positive transits that are happening during Aquarius season that I believe are going to affect you, whether it's directly or you're going to start seeing in your periphery. Number one, we have that Sun-Pluto conjunction, Cazimi, happening specifically on January 21st. So there's opportunity for power, for truth, for more eyes on you. Amplify, especially if you're working in a community setting or working with lots of people. Second of all, Mercury is going to move into Aquarius on January 27th, right before the Aquarius new moon on January 29th. This is important because all that influx of air energy is going to benefit you in some way, whether it's new opportunities, new ideas, new business opportunities, new finances. There's opportunity in there for a lot of great connections, especially because Jupiter is going to be stationing direct on February 4th. So that end of January as well, when we have the trine between Mercury and Jupiter, is really going to benefit all individuals that have prominent air energy. But if we're talking about the sun in Libra, and the sun being the spirit, the ego, the identity, or even just how you want to be seen, there have been points at different tarot scopes where the sun comes in directly, especially as I'm like being seen or being recognized. So just understand that there's a lot of beautiful transits this Aquarius season around your ability to be seen, to connect, and to grow, okay? They're also showing me a snow cone, like very 90s, and all these different colors or all these different flavors that you could adorn the snow cone with. And you're so excited, you're like, I want to have all the flavors, like, but I only have one snow cone, so which syrup should I enjoy? And unfortunately, at least in this, and again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but it's like you have to choose one syrup. Like choosing one thing to focus on, Libra, during this Aquarius season might be beneficial, where you're like, I really want to focus on my body, like smash out my health goals. Yes, you're still going to be diligent about every other part of your life, but if you really want to set a specific goal to see how powerful or like how tasty this one flavor could be, even like they're showing me all these other, like your friends, like going to other flavors and like, oh, like come try lime or come try cherry or like blue raspberry. And you're like, no, like for whatever reason, I want to try this flavor. Like, my friends have good taste, but I'm a Libra, so I have superior taste. So maybe you're like, but this is a flavor that I need to experience. This is the flavor that I get to enjoy right now, regardless of what other people are doing. So this also like potentially could be around investments. If there's something you really want to invest into, a Libra, like trust in that you might be ahead of the curve, or like that you focusing on this thing right now, it might not be financially or investment related, but by you focusing on this, it's actually setting you up for success. Versus like, let's say all your friends want to go on a trip and you're like, no, I really want to focus on my business. I'm not going to go on that trip right now. I'm going to focus on this. And like, no, you should come, you should come, you should come. Just trust in wherever direction or whatever singular focus you have this month, that it's meant for a very succinct reason. Yes. And they're also now showing me a lightning bolt. So I feel like it's going to be very clear, or there might be a very succinct, like, aha moment at some point this Aquarius season. We're like, oh, that was the message I was waiting for, or that was the email or the correspondence that I needed to go all in on this one thing. And again, this focus or this flavor that you get to enjoy, you want to enjoy it. Like, you're not trying to be convinced, you're not trying to convince others that they should come along. Like, you just get to enjoy this. They're showing me peach for whatever reason. So peaches might be significant. Or this notion of like a peach being very, like it's like the right time, right? Like if you try and have a peach and it's not ripe yet, it's like not the vibe. It's really hard, not enjoyable. But it's like too soft and mushy. You're just like, oh, like this doesn't have like this, like the, what's the word I'm looking for? Like the enjoyment factor. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. That you want to enjoy like that peach at the perfect time. It's kind of like universally accepted that like there's that perfect ripeness for a peach, that it's like this is the time to fully enjoy it. So enjoy the peach when it's ripe is what we're talking about. So let us see. Also, like, there could be a situation, Libra, the two cards that just flew out. We have the Queen of Swords with the Five of Swords. you might need to like lay down the law and like set something straight. Or if there's like petty gossip or things going on, don't just like allow it to escalate. Allow yourself to have that dominance, being like, this is how it is and this is what's going on, which might not be as comfortable. Sometimes Libras like don't love conflict, but with Mars being retrograde in Cancer, it's making a square to your Libra placement. So you might need to engage in certain things, be like, I'm not having this argument, I'm not having this fight, or this fight is so petty, I'm not going to continually engage with this. And it could be your own certain fears or beliefs that like you've gone down this road enough times and you're like, okay, like I don't need to keep fighting myself or hurting myself with these thoughts and these narratives. Maybe you're always scared that people aren't going to like you when you show up to work, and it's stemming back to like one of the times you went to school and people made fun of you on the first day of school. So now you're always like on edge that there's a new employee or a new coworker that like they're not going to like you, and you're like, actually, I'm amazing, I'm great, I'm loving, I'm putting this fear to bed. Like I'm not going to allow this fear to perpetuate in my mind. Yeah, they're saying like if there's just some kind of like internal mental battle that you've been like going back and forth, whether it's like health or money or food or relationships, that there's this like anxiety or fear that's like almost like a mosquito buzzing in your ear. It's like, ugh, like you just want that to be gone so you can just focus on the love and the blessings currently in your life. Or that you can quite simply just enjoy the snow cone. And some of you might also just like literally go out. If any of you actually do experience like a physical snow cone at some type of event, let me know because I would be tickled. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of manifestations from you just calming down and resting. Allow the downloads to come in. Allow this to be easy. We have the 9 of Wands with the 4 of Swords and the Magician. This is what I was saying before, Libras, where it's like you're setting boundaries for your inner peace, your enjoyment, your rest. Please do not entertain people, try to make them happy at the behest of your rest, at the behest of your sleep. We really want to ensure that you're getting enough rest right now so that you're in a position of just like creating, manifesting. I really do think like if you're health, nutrition, and rest is on point, you're going to be going nonstop. As I mentioned at the start of this video, all air signs benefit so significantly during Aquarius season, especially this year, especially with Jupiter in an air sign stationing direct on February 4th. The bottom card also, Libras, 9 of Cups, Dream Acquisition. The 9 of Cups is one of the best minor arcanas in the entire deck. So trust that whatever you want most, whatever you're creating is for you, but we need to ensure that we're not entertaining frivolous, nonsensical drama or thoughts or ideas that are not aligned. If you can focus on your rest, especially your mental rest, you'll be in fabulous shape this month, okay? Or this season. That is our general Aquarius Szn Tarotscope. Of course, Libras, if you want a more in-depth one-on-one reading, you can book that through Stillwater Alchemy's website. Members of the Alchemy Point get priority booking access to me, as well as discounts on all one-on-one readings and almost everything that I offer on Stillwater Alchemy's website, plus a myriad of spiritual and astrological tools. So I will post more on that in the description of this video. Libras, you got this. I'm excited to hear all the delicious snow cones for all the Libras out there, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.